And I'm speaking particularly to my silver sneakers and my active older adults today. However, anybody can do any of these exercises. I'm not going to put you through an actual workout. What I'm going to do is show you a variety of exercises, and basically the premise is that you would do each exercise 8 to 10 times, 3 sets if possible. You get to pick whatever music you'd like to listen to and just have fun with it, okay? The first thing you always have to remember is to warm up. Think about all your joints. So many times we do hand circles one way or the other. We do our head rolls, always staying to the front, never going to the back. You can always take this out of the chair, of course. Shoulder rolls, both directions. Arm swings in both directions. All right, remember those nice snake arms that we do. Remember to loosen the hips up a little bit, one way then the other. All righty, remember the knees. Do some heel pops, gets the ankles going as well. One of my favorite stretches, you guys know, is the big reach, the down, the elongate, and the lower. Do that a few times. That kind of hits a whole bunch of joints. All right. If you're not warmed up yet, of course you can do some step touches to get yourself going, get your heart rate going. You can always add the hands, all different directions, right? Just do something to get yourself warmed up. We always have those fun hamstring curls with the chest and those high knees in front, and then just some nice vigorous marching. That'll get you warmed up for your strength training routine, okay? One of your best exercises to do for the legs, of course, are your squats. You want to think like you're going to sit in that chair. If those are a little tough for you, you actually take it to the chair, right? And down. And up and down. If you want to challenge yourself a little more with that chair, just do a little touch. Okay, so 8 to 10 of those, 3 times if possible. If you have the balance and the flexibility and you'd like to do a lunge, maybe you have your chair here for balance. All right, it's about driving that back knee to the floor, everything nice and tall in the body. Then you'll change sides. Again, 8 to 10, 3 times through if you can, all right? So that's an awesome leg workout for you. Now, most of you might not have dumbbells at home. Something very easy to use are bottles that have to have water in them, gang, so that they have a little bit of weight to them. Most of these exercises can be done standing or sitting. All right, so let's just go through a couple basic exercises. You guys all know those bicep curls, right? Keep that upper arm still and just bend and straighten. Not too fast. All right, you can even play with some tempo if you want. Go a little slower. All right, so that's your bicep curls. So, shoulders, you're gonna take them right up overhead if you have the range of motion. All righty. Maybe this is a little tough with those weights. Just do it without weights, okay, gang? Just keep moving. That's what this is all about, okay? So we hit biceps. We hit shoulders. Triceps. You got a couple options for your triceps. You can take one up overhead, bring it down behind. Again, you can do this standing or sitting. All right? Another way you can do triceps is in the form of a kickback. I'll show you from the side. You can bend slightly forward, bring that arm up, and then just kick it back, making sure you're keeping this upper arm still. You can do one arm at a time, alrighty? You can do 2 arms, whatever works for you, alright? Looks like this standing up. If you want to do one leg, one arm, you bring it up here, you kick it back. If you want to do both arms together, feet in set stance, bend forward slightly, bend those arms, and then you kick back. Alrighty, so biceps, triceps, shoulders, done. What about the back? We can do the back a couple different ways, okay? You can take a bend forward if your back allows it, and we can just do some rows. Pull those elbows back. Try to touch the shoulder blades, okay? From the side. Again, you're gonna wanna do 8 to 10 of them, 3 times if you can. Alrighty? Another exercise you can do for the back is a fly. Same thing, bend over slightly and just raise and lower the arms. All right, can I do this on a chair? Of course I can. Pull that core in, little bend forward as is comfortable. If you got some lower back issues, just kind of take that in mind. And we can also do this here. Okay, what about the chest? The chest is a little bit tough to do standing up and sitting in a chair. However, if you have a safe spot, I'm thinking a kitchen counter, right? Probably not a chair, because they might slide, but I will just show you to kind of give you an idea. Put those hands on that counter, right? And we do some push-ups. Again, you don't have to be lying real long. Just do a little bit. Work those chest muscles until we can get you back here, alrighty? So that's some strength training exercises. What about balance? You guys know you need to practice that balance. We have just up on the toes, up and down with the hold. Alrighty? You can also just lift one leg, chair or countertop. If you're comfortable, you let go. Alright, always doing both sides. Okay, some of our moving balance is when we lift, elongate, bring it back in and down, and then we switch sides. All right, you can make it a little more challenging. Give me 3, 2, 1. And then, of course, the other side as always. All right, some side-to-side balance. Maybe you come behind the chair for this one, or up at your countertop. The star, remember lifting one out to the side, and if you're able, you bring the hands. And always taking it in both directions. All right, some other balance that I know I've done with some of you guys. That airplane, arms out to the side, slight tip forward, lifting the back leg, holding it as long as you can, and then the other side. All right, gang, so you've hopefully made yourself a little routine. You do your strength training, you do some balance training. We have to stretch, right? So we go back maybe to some of those heads, right? One good one is to tip the head to one side. Little assist if you need it. Tipping the head to the other side. Always stretching the chest, especially if you do some push-ups. Stretching the back after you do your back exercises. We have the up and over. You can cross the legs or not, right? Both sides. Okay. This can be seated or standing. Some of you do it standing, nice and tall. Remember, leaning forward in the hip. Nice long leg. Leaning forward in the hip, not diving forward. All right, then you can add a little rotation to that. Remember that reach. And then the open. Bring it back. Again, you guys are going to hold these for like 20 counts, okay? I'm just going through the exercises with you so that we can get it all on tape, okay? Another way to do that rotation would be nice and tall in the body. Nice and tall in the body. If your lower back's okay, you can do a little bit of a wider stance. Remember to push those hips forward. A little bit of inner thigh stretch there. Okay? And if you've got that balance and stability, you can always put one cheek on. Nice long leg behind. Press the shoulders back. You're feeling it right here. Maybe a reach. Alrighty? Again, make sure you're holding on these stretches for like 20 counts, okay? This is just demonstration purposes only. Just demonstration purposes only. And then we do some nice breathing, inhales and exhales. Okay, so that's some quick strength training exercises you guys can do. Water bottles, soup cans, anything you can find in your house that has a little bit of weight to it. But most importantly, get moving. Stay away from each other if you can. If you can take it outside, that's fantastic. But just do something, a little bit of something every day so that when you guys come back, you'll be good to go.